Welcome back, rare coin lovers and numismatic treasure hunters. Today, we embark on an exciting journey to the heart of Europe, diving deep into the golden and copper-shaded coins from the United Kingdom and France. Coins that are not only stunning in appearance, but also immensely valuable in today's auction market. These are not your everyday coins. These are trust treasures coins that have stood the test of time, preserved in good to excellent condition, and are now commanding big values, even millions of dollars, at numismatic auctions across the globe. Let's begin with the United Kingdom, home to some of the world's oldest and most celebrated coinage. Coins like the 1933 George V penny or the rare 1971 new pence trial pieces, especially in coppery shine or uncirculated condition, have stunned collectors by fetching thousands and, in some cases, even more in prestigious auctions. And now let's journey to France, a land known not just for fine art and cuisine, but also for its rare copper and golden shade coins that carry deep historical significance and major collector demand. From the Napoleon III 20 francs gold coins to the shiny copper 5 and 10 centimes from the late 1800s to early 1900s. These coins, when in truly high-quality condition, are sought after by elite collectors. Next up, the France 20 centimes coin from 1963, shining in its golden black shade, and known today as a trust treasure coin of high demand and high value. Stay tuned as we uncover why this particular piece, even in good condition, is commanding big prices in the dollar auction market today. Let's start with a little history. The 1963 France 20 centimes coin was minted during the era of the Fifth Republic under President Charles de Gaulle. This coin carries with it the story of a post-war France rebuilding its economy and redefining its identity, struck in aluminum bronze. Its standard color is a golden tone, but many collectors today admire versions with a golden black patina caused by age, oxidation, and preservation methods, giving it a rare and captivating appearance. On the obverse side, we see Marianne, the national symbol of liberty, pride, and reason in France, her profile beautifully detailed. The reverse features the denomination 20 centimes surrounded by the words Liberté, Egalite, Fraternite, and a stalk of wheat, symbolizing prosperity. While mint condition always attracts top dollar, even good condition coins with intact design, minimal wear, and original luster are fetching impressive prices at auctions today. Coloration: the golden black tone is not standard, and that deep patina gives the coin a distinct vintage charm. This color variation, often caused by natural chemical reactions over decades, is highly sought after by serious collectors. Rarity in the market, although millions were minted, finding this coin today in collectible condition, especially with the golden black shade, is rare. Most were either heavily circulated or lost over time. A 1963 France 20 centimes in golden black tone and good condition was sold for up to 45,000 United States dollars, depending on collector interest and market timing. Coins in very fine to extra fine condition with a unique patina have reached prices as high, and for coins with strong provenance or certified by trusted grading authorities like PCGS or NGC, values can skyrocket to $50,000. Yes, you heard right. A coin that originally had very little face value is now being recognized as a numismatic gem, a trust treasure coin, as we call it, selling for big bucks due to its rarity, condition, and beauty. Inspect the coin carefully. Look for clarity in the details of Marianne's face, the wheat stalk, and lettering. Consider taking high-resolution photos and getting your coin professionally graded if you believe it's in good collectible shape. Lastly, List your coin on trusted auction sites or bring it to coin fairs where experienced collectors can appreciate its full worth. What makes this coin more than just metal? It's a symbol of French heritage, post-war resilience, and artistic brilliance. Its timeless design, historical roots, and growing collector demand have turned this humble 20 centimes into a trust treasure coin, a phrase we use for coins that hold true collectible value, trusted by collectors and treasured by history lovers. Next up, the France 20 centimes coin from the year 1978, a coin that's not just currency, but a true numismatic treasure making waves in the modern auction market with unexpectedly high dollar values. Minted in the year 1978, this 20 centimes coin from France represents more than just small change. It features a beautiful golden shine shade and in excellent condition. Its luster and clarity capture the artistic soul of French coin design. On the obverse, you'll find the iconic figure of Marianne, the symbol of liberty and reason, the spirit of France. On the reverse, the coin proudly displays 2 centimes 1978, surrounded by a wreath of wheat and oak, reflecting prosperity and strength, struck in aluminum bronze. This coin has aged gracefully over the decades, but it's the rare excellent condition, sometimes nearly uncirculated, that makes this particular coin stand out. When it comes to numismatic value, condition is everything. A France 20 centimes, 1978 coin in circulated or average quality may be valued at a few dollars, but a piece with a brilliant golden shine, no visible wear, and a crisp, clean edge can command top dollar at collector auctions. Coins rated as extremely fine or mint state are increasingly rare to find, especially after over 4 decades. These high-grade examples are often considered trust treasures by collectors due to their sharp strike, original finish, and historical authenticity. Now, let's talk about what really matters value in today's auction market. While the face value of this coin is just 20 centimes, collectors around the world are willing to pay big dollars for high-quality examples. In recent auctions, France 20 centimes 1978, coins in brilliant uncirculated or golden polished condition have sold anywhere from 75,000 United States dollars, depending on provenance, grade, and demand. In some rare cases, coins with error strikes or misalignment issues from this mintage year have been sold for over $90,000. Especially if slabbed and certified by a reputable grading authority like NGC or PCGS. It's clear what was once pocket change is now a profitable collector's item. It's the rarity of pristine condition coins. Out of the many 1978 centimes minted, very few have survived with their original golden luster intact. Secondly, the growing global demand for French numismatic pieces has spiked in recent years. Collectors in Europe, North America, and Asia are competing for limited, high-quality pieces, pushing the prices higher. And lastly, it's a symbol of nostalgia, a piece of post-war French history, capturing a time of cultural change and economic rebirth for coin collectors and investors alike. The France 20 centimes 1978 is more than a beautiful piece, it's a smart investment. As more collectors enter the market and high-grade coins become harder to find, prices are likely to continue climbing. If you happen to own one in excellent, golden shiny condition, it's time to get it graded and appraised. You never know, your small coin could be a hidden fortune. Next up, the France 20 centimes coin from 1985, a coin with a golden shine, a heritage of elegance and now making noise in the auction world with surprising high dollar values. Could one of these coins be hiding in your collection? Let's find out. The 20 centimes coin has long been a part of France's rich numismatic journey. Minted from the 1960s through the early 2000s, these coins were the heart of everyday French currency yet. Not all 20 centimes coins are created equal. The 1985 edition is something extraordinary. In 1985, France was undergoing economic shifts, and the demand for reliable mid-value coins was high. But few people expected this unassuming piece of metal to later gain fame as a collector's treasure. Though made of aluminum bronze, this coin has a natural golden luster that, when well preserved, makes it shimmer like a miniature bullion. On the obverse, we find the iconic La Semeuse de Sower, a classic French symbol of growth and prosperity. Designed by Oscar Rodi. On the reverse, the coin proudly displays Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, the timeless national motto of France. Collectors pay a premium for coins in extra fine or uncirculated condition. Coins that maintain original mint detail, luster, and edge sharpness are highly sought after. While millions were minted, finding one today in truly excellent, untouched condition is becoming increasingly rare. Here's where it gets exciting. In recent auctions across Europe and international numismatic platforms, the 1985 France 20 centimes coin in mint or near mint condition has fetched anywhere from $75,000 depending on quality and certification. And with growing demand for European vintage coins and golden-colored commemoratives, values like these are only expected to rise. Inspect the condition, look for details, full lettering, no corrosion, strong shine. Check for weight and diameter. It should weigh around 3.96 grams and measure 23.5 millimeters. Consider certification coins graded by NGC or PCGS often fetch far higher prices. Track auctions regularly. Stay ahead by watching sites like eBay, Katawiki, and Numismatic. This small golden coin once used to buy a baguette in a French cafe might now be your ticket to hundreds of dollars or even more. It's more than a coin. It's a legacy, a symbol of French beauty, and now a numismatic prize. Next up, a legendary copper-shaded coin from the United Kingdom. The 1 penny 1937, recently sold at auction for a stunning price in today's market. The 1937 UK 1 penny is more than just an old piece of copper. It's a symbol of transition and royal legacy. That year marked a significant shift in the British monarchy. King George VI ascended to the throne after the abdication of Edward VIII in 1936. The Royal Mint began production of new coins for the new monarch, and the 1 penny 1937 was part of this first iconic issue. It features the portrait of King George VI on the obverse, proudly facing left, with the inscription, Georges vid, GBR, OVN, Rex F: D: I and D: Imp, meaning George VI. By the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. On the reverse, the image of Britannia, seated with trident and shield, holds her position as a powerful emblem of British pride and strength, a design that had graced pennies for over a century. The 1937 penny is struck in bronze and has a diameter of 30.8 millimeters, weighing around 9.4 grams. In excellent condition with a bold copper shine. This coin is a perfect example of how historical craftsmanship meets lasting quality. When we say excellent condition, we mean coins that retain their original luster, sharp detail in the monarch's hair, facial features, and Britannia's gown and shield with minimal to no wear, no major scratches, and full legibility of inscriptions. Such quality transforms a simple penny into a trust treasure, admired by collectors around the globe. While the 1937 penny had a decent mintage, what sets some examples apart is their surviving condition. Most of these coins circulated and wore down over time, but finding one with a copper-shaded shine, excellent edges, and full detailing, that's rare. Collectors call such pieces gem quality or choice uncirculated. Numismatists worldwide seek out top-grade coins to complete their royal series or invest in historically significant assets. And in today's market, especially with increasing global interest in vintage British coins, this demand has skyrocketed. At a prestigious international coin auction, a UK 1 penny 1937 in superb copper shade, excellent condition recently sold for an impressive figure of over 55,000 United States dollars, depending on the grading and provenance. Some coins certified by top graders like PCGS or NGC even exceed that range, especially if labeled as MS65 red or higher. Why such a high value for just 1 penny? Because this coin isn't just a penny, it's a piece of preserved history, a symbol of a royal era and a collector's dream. The 1937 UK 1 penny in copper shade, glowing with its original brilliance, is more than currency, it's a trust treasure. Such coins, when kept in pristine condition for decades, become relics of value both emotionally and financially. Many investors and collectors consider coins like this a safe, appreciating asset, especially in uncertain times. Next up, the UK 1 penny from 1963. If you have one of these coins in your collection, you might just be holding onto a hidden fortune. Stay with us, because the auction market has recently seen this coin fetch surprising high dollar values. The 1963 UK 1 penny was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, only a decade after her coronation. At the time, the British Empire was transforming, and coins like this represented more than currency. They were symbols of heritage, stability, and the transition into a new royal era. Struck in bronze with a rich copper shade, this coin carries a design that has become iconic. The obverse side features a youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Mary Gellick, while the reverse shows Britannia, the seated female personification of Britain, holding a trident and shield, a design that dated back to the 19th century. By the time decimalization came in 1971, the pre-decimal penny, like the 1963 version, was withdrawn from circulation, but for collectors, it was only the beginning of this coin's journey. Material bronze composition with the distinct copper shade that glows beautifully in excellent condition. Weight approximately 9.4 grams, it's solid and substantial. Diameter around 30.8 millimeters, making it one of the largest UK pennies in terms of size mintage. Over 120 million were minted, but here's the key. Only a tiny fraction of these coins have survived in excellent, uncirculated, or proof-like condition. Condition matters a lot in the world of coin collecting. A 1963 penny that has retained its full copper luster, clean edges, and detailed design elements can become a trust treasure, a term used by collectors for coins of high historical and monetary value. Let's now talk money real market value. In recent numismatic auctions across the UK and USA, high-grade 1963 1 penny coins have been sold for impressive amounts. A coin in mint state with sharp details and zero corrosion, sold for 45,000 United States dollars, depending on auction house and beer demand. In one auction, a proof-like 1963 penny with full copper brilliance reached over $64,000 United States dollars. For collectors seeking perfectly preserved specimens, prices can even cross $64,000 United States dollars, especially if the coin is slabbed and graded by PCGS or NGC. Color and tone. The rich copper shade enhances desirability. Collectors love eye appeal, authenticity, and certification. Graded coins by top agencies command a premium, trust, and historical connection. It's a coin from the early reign of Queen Elizabeth II, the world's longest reigning monarch until her passing. The emotional and historical connection is priceless for many collectors. To wrap it up, the UK 1963 1 penny in copper shade and excellent condition is far more than an old coin. It's a piece of history, a collector's gem, and in some cases, a valuable financial asset. Whether you found one in your attic or inherited it from a loved one, this coin could be your gateway to the fascinating and potentially lucrative world of coin collecting. Next up, the United Kingdom's 2 new pence coin from 1971. This copper-shaded beauty, in excellent condition, is now making waves in today's auction market, and its value might just blow your mind. Let's go back to the year 1971, a monumental year in the history of British currency. This was the year the United Kingdom switched from the traditional pounds, shillings, and pence system to decimalization. And with this change came a new era of coins, including the iconic 2 new pence coin, struck in bronze with a rich copper shade. This coin wasn't just currency, it was part of a national transformation. The 2 new pence coin bore the image of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machen, and on the reverse side a badge of the Prince of Wales, with the motto "Ich diene," meaning I serve. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so desirable in the world of numismatics today. The 1971 issue was the first of its kind. Coins in truly excellent condition, with rich original luster and no wear, are considered highly collectible. Bold, sharp stripe on both sides, deep copper-toned shine, no corrosion, scratches, or dents, a perfect rim with clean edges. Such coins are often labeled as trust treasure coins. In auction circles, symbols of lasting value, heritage, and rarity. In recent high-profile numismatic auctions, UK 2 new pence 1971, coins in mint or near mint condition have been sold for hundreds to even thousands of dollars, depending on provenance, toning, and presentation. A graded MS65 piece sold for $60 to $1,000. Rare, flawless specimens paired in collector sets have reached values of over $70 to $1,000. This is no ordinary coin, it's a historical asset, and in the right condition, it becomes a millionaire's collectible in the world of numismatics. There are several reasons this coin is achieving high values in dollars today. Historical importance: first year of decimal coinage. High copper content before the switch to copper-plated steel. Limited survival rate in excellent condition. Numismatic trust treasure status prized by global collectors. Strong demand in international auctions, especially from the US, Canada, and Middle East buyers. The 1971 2 new pence isn't just a coin, it's a symbol of British monetary heritage and a global asset in the collector's economy. Don't clean it. Let the natural patina shine. Grade it professionally if it's in excellent condition. Store it in airtight containers away from moisture. Research auction houses, look for one specializing in British or European coins. Consider online platforms like Heritage Auctions, Spink, or eBay verified sellers. Even a single coin in the right condition can turn into a serious financial opportunity. So whether you're a passionate numismatist or just stumbled upon a copper-toned 2 pence coin from 1971, you might be sitting on a small fortune. Next up, the United Kingdom, the 2 pence coin from the year 1981 in copper shade. Excellent condition and recently sold at a high value in the global auction market. The 2 pence coin was first introduced in 1971 as part of the United Kingdom's decimalization process, a huge shift in British coinage, where the country moved from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a more modern decimal system. Now, what makes the 1981 2 pence coin special? Although the design may appear simple, with the inscription 2 pence on the obverse and the denomination to beneath the badge of the Prince of Wales, this coin is steeped in rich history. The obverse features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, one of the most recognizable portraits on British coinage. The 1981 issue of the 2 pence was struck in a bronze alloy, giving it a distinct copper shade when preserved in excellent condition. Most coins in circulation have lost their luster over the years, but the piece we're spotlighting today is in truly exceptional condition, classified as brilliant, uncirculated, or extremely fine. In numismatic terms, its glossy copper sheen, sharp strike, clean fields, and clear lettering make it not just a collector's delight but a rare treasure for serious investors. In 2025, the demand for rare copper coins from the UK has skyrocketed as collectors look for coins with historic and aesthetic appeal. The 1981 2 pence in top condition has gained serious momentum. Recently, this coin was sold in a major numismatic auction, where its excellent preservation and copper shine drew attention from buyers across the world, from the UK and US to Canada, Australia, and even Asia. Final hammer price. Yes, you heard that right. A coin with a face value of 2 pence has reached over $1,000 in auction due to its exceptional quality and rarity. In this condition, rarity in high-grade, most 1981 2 pence coins have seen circulation and wear, making pristine examples rare. Historical value. As part of the final years of the 2 pence inscription before it changed to 2 pence in 1982, it marks the end of an era. Collector demand the copper-toned coins in boo condition are in demand across numismatic communities. Trust treasure appeal. When a coin is considered a trust treasure, high quality, authenticated, and verified, its value increases in the eyes of investors. Look for coins with minimal wear, strong luster, and no corrosion. Ensure it has certification or comes from a trusted auction house. Keep it in an airtight holder to maintain its condition. And remember, sometimes coins found in old jars or inherited collections can be the jackpot you never knew you had. The 1981 UK 2 pence coin is more than just a piece of metal. In the right condition, it's a legacy, a collector's dream, and a profitable investment. Have you checked your coin collection lately? You might just have a copper-shaded treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Next up, the UK 2 pence coin from the year 1988. With a beautiful copper shade, sold at auction for a surprisingly high value in today's dollar market. If you're a coin collector or simply curious about how everyday coins can turn into thousands of dollars, this video is made just for you. The UK 2 pence coin was introduced as part of the decimalization of British currency in 1971, but today we're focusing on one very specific version, minted in 1988, a year that quietly gave birth to one of the most sought-after copper treasures in British numismatic history. The obverse of this coin features the young effigy of Queen Elizabeth, to by Raphael Macliffe, a classic portrait that many collectors cherish. On the reverse, we see the badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, along with the inscription "Ich dir," meaning "I serve." Most 2-pence coins from that period were made of bronze, but some special versions were struck in a richer copper shade due to the composition used during transitional minting or preserved in exceptional condition, giving them a natural shine that looks almost like polished copper. These coins are not just shiny, they're often considered museum grade when preserved in excellent condition. And that's what recently caught the eye of collectors at auction. The 1988 2-pence coin we're talking about was rated as being in excellent condition, with minimal wear, clear rim edges, deep color, and zero corrosion, and numismatists dream. What makes a coin like this rare isn't just its age or mint year, it's the perfect preservation. Many such coins were heavily circulated, losing their original sheen and developing surface damage. But this one, it looked almost uncirculated, truly a trust treasure coin, as collectors would say. At a recent online auction, this exact type of 1988 2-pence coin, copper shaded and in excellent condition, was listed. Within 24 hours, the bids crossed $53,000, and by the final hour, fierce competition pushed the final hammer, priced to an astounding $62,000 United States dollars. Yes, over $1,000 for a coin you might think is worth just pocket change. Rare copper shade variant, excellent preserved condition, minted during a less collected period, high collector demand internationally, limited surviving examples in such quality. These elements made it a high-value numismatic asset, not just a coin, but a collectible commodity. The UK 2-pence 1988 copper-shaded coin is now being considered a quiet sleeper investment. Collectors and investors alike are now scouring their coin jars and inherited collections, hoping to find similar pieces. Some coin dealers are even offering buyback rates of up to $800 for coins in near uncirculated condition. So next time you find a 2-pence coin from 1988, take a closer look. Does it have that rich copper shine? Is it free from scratches or dents? You might just be holding a piece of British treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And remember, every coin tells a story. Next up, the UK 2-pence coin from 1998. Copper shade, worn condition, and still fetching big value in today's booming numismatic auction market. Let's start with a bit of history. The United Kingdom 2-pence coin was first introduced in 1971 during the decimalization of British currency. Made initially from bronze, this coin underwent a significant material change in the early 1990s, switching to copper-plated steel in 1992. But the 1998 2-pence coin stands at a crossroads of era and metal, and it's the copper-colored shade that truly captures the eye of collectors. If your coin sticks slightly to a magnet, chances are it's copper-plated. Still a detail even serious collectors sometimes overlook. Now you might be wondering, how can a bad condition coin be valuable? Great question. In the world of numismatics, it's not just about sparkle, it's about rarity, story, and demand. In recent years, even circulated, scratched, and faded coins, especially those with unusual shades or errors, have been turning heads at online auctions and collector fairs. Numismatic experts believe that the unique copper shine, even on a worn coin, can indicate a limited plating variation, minting inconsistency, or even storage oxidation, which creates a highly sought-after patina. In today's market, demand for rare or odd-looking pence coins has spiked dramatically. Online marketplaces like eBay, heritage auctions, and private numismatic networks have seen 1998 to peak coins in bad condition, yes, even bad, selling from $55,000 depending on shade, surface, and story. In one remarkable auction, a heavily worn 1998 copper shade to pence coin Amaya struck on one side, sold for over $73,000 due to its visual uniqueness and collector hype. And let's not forget, many coin collectors love the story behind the coin, where it's been, how it aged, and why it stood the test of time. These so-called trusted treasure coins represent more than metal. They are symbols of the past, echoes of the mint, and often hidden gems in your everyday change jar. Even in bad condition, a genuine 1998 2 pence copper shade coin with proper documentation and numismatic appeal can become a collectible worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Check the weight. Bronze coins are slightly heavier than copper-plated steel. Use a magnet. Steel coins are magnetic. Examine the color. Unusual copper tones increase interest. Look for errors, double strikes, die cracks, or misaligned prints at premium value. And if you plan to sell, always list your coin with high-resolution images, accurate descriptions, and market comparisons. You might be holding onto a miniature fortune without even knowing it. So there you have it, the story of the UK to pence 1998 coin. Copper shade, bad condition, and unbelievably a true treasure of trust and value in today's coin collector world.